Good morning everybody, welcome to Sunday. Meet day is finally upon us. Mike is going to be picking me up in about 20 minutes at 10 o'clock to head down for weigh-ins. I have just weighed myself for an unofficial weigh-in and I was 108.2, which means that year of bulking hasn't quite gone according to plan. Obviously I was in the 105s last year and I plan to go up to the 120s this year, and although I'm in the 120s, I definitely haven't filled out the weight class because I've managed to put on a grand total of 3 kilos, but it is what it is. I feel pretty good at this sort of size anyway. I feel pretty strong, apart from obviously the pec. But yeah, I'm excited about today. Just like I say, gonna get some food in my belly and then we'll head down to Tiverton. Right, on the M5 en route, probably about half an hour away. Very excited. It's a lovely day for it as well. How are you feeling, Mike?
Feeling all good.
Good.
All good. Yeah.
What are you hoping to lift today?
Only clear goal is to beat my last total, basically.
Which is
647, I think.
647. So
yeah, I realistically, there's sort of 5 to 10 kilo PBs out there today.
On each lift?
On each lift, yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Happy days. So you're going to be sort of around that sort of 670 mark?
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's going to be a lot of strong boys there today, hopefully, pushing each other to
strong boys.
get those strong friends, to push towards those big numbers. So it's going to be a really good day. Looking forward to it. So see you in about half an hour. Oh, he's definitely not making weight now. What have you got, mate?
What a weirdo.
What, me?
Yeah, the guy in the shop was like, "You alright with that, mate?" I was like, "Yeah." "You had one before?" "No." "It's pretty spicy." Right.
Firecracker.
Okay. Yeah, for a sandwich, mate, it's pretty spicy.
To be fair, that is risky, mate, if you're squatting today.
I know, I got in there and there wasn't any fucking pasta.
Firecracker chicken wrap.
For fuck's sake. Maybe I should eat it before and then shit myself and cut. That'd be really light.
That's your plan, isn't it? Alright then, all weighed in, 109.5, so well in the weight category. Mike weighed in bang on 105, so he's not going to be in the 120.
Bar is loaded for Izzy.
A bit sad. Yeah, got about a 2-hour wait now, and then start warming up. Alright, let's see this then.
Next up, we've got Susie with 102.5 kilos on the bar.
Does it taste like a vindaloo? Are you going to be shitting your pants during squats?
There's a sting to it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's having me on.
Right then, just getting through our squat warm-ups. I'll quickly run through my openers actually because I haven't really discussed that. So it's going to be opening on 242.5 for squat. Bench I have done 140 as an opener, but that obviously can be adjusted according to the warm-ups. And then deadlifts 265, so quite aggressive openers, but yeah, I think that's probably has to be the game plan, be a little bit more aggressive and just go for it. Squat warm-ups are feeling really good, so feeling fairly optimistic there.
Go now! Come on! You got this, mate, come on! Nice, mate, come on! Come on. No. Yeah!
Lovely, nice.
Fucking yeah!
3 white lights, well done, Matt.
Well done, Matt! Come on, Matt! All day, mate, you've got this!
Come on, Matt, that's all.
Come on, nice. Is that it, mate? Come on!
Steady.
Let's go, come on.
Come on.
Bar.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Fucking have it.
Easy work.
3 white lights, well done, Matt. Got on kilos on the bar. Absolutely massive
Come on,
squat.
Matt!
Let's go, Phoenix, come on. Let's go.
Your bar, Matt, come on!
You've
Let's go. Come on.
Straight in, Matt. Come on.
Get stuck in, come on!
All day long. Come on.
Nice unwrap. Come on.
Come on, Matt. It's yours.
Steady!
Come on. Your way, mate. Come on.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Let's go, Matt. Come on.
Head up. Come on.
Yours.
To the bar!
Come on.
Oh! 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 Yeah! Come on.
Come on.
Right, that's a good lift.
Get him, Matt.
Okay, so we're going to have a 10-minute break now while we set up the bench.
So that squat's done, absolutely buzzing with the 260 squat. Basically got what I set out to get, which is amazing, obviously onto bench now, so this is where we're going to really see what the pec's up to. Just about to get under the bar for the warm-ups, and we'll just wait and see, you know, it is what it is.
Titty integrity time.
Titty integrity time, I love it. That's the title of the video, I reckon.
It's tit, baby.
So yeah, we'll wait and see. Hopefully I can get something okay, like over 100 at least, but yeah, I'm just hoping the sort of adrenaline pushes me through a little bit, but yeah, squats, very happy with that.
Come on, Matt.
Let's go, mate.
Come on, mate. Keep tight. Nice and tight.
Bars loaded, let's go, Matt.
Come on. Nice and tight, Matt. You got this, mate. Come on, Matt.
Go on, Matt. Go on, buddy.
Stop.
Go on. Go on.
Press.
Yeah! Get him, Matt.
3 white lights, well done, Matt.
Blue on.
Next we have Mickey with
Nice and tight.
2, 1.
Stop. Press.
There we go. Easy.
Well done, mate.
Easy.
super fast, well done, Matt. 3 white lights. Next we have Mickey with 1
Bar loaded.
bar loaded for Matt. Let's go.
Let's go, Matt. Come on. Let's go. Come
Nice
on.
and tight, mate. Come on.
2, 1. Come on, Matt.
Come on, Matt.
Stop. Press.
Push it.
There we go. Easy.
3 white lights, well done, Matt.
Yes, Matt.
Next.
Right, mate, really? What?
I've got my shoes
Oh, I love it. Yeah, bench went as well as it could have done. Bit gutted that I obviously didn't have a 4th attempt, because I actually think I would have been able to work up to the 150 mark, because the pec pretty much yeah, stayed in one piece. But I'm happy with 140. It means now that I'm on course to at least get a comp PB. And if I really wanted to go for that magic 300, then yeah, that would be the 700. But I don't think 300 is there today. But we'll wait and see. But so far so good. 6 for 6.
Bar is loaded for Matt. Let's
Go,
go.
Matt.
Come on, Matt. Let's go. This is easy.
Go, Matt. Come on.
Light work, mate. Come on.
Come on, mate.
Easy work.
Yes.
Keep going. Come on.
Well done, mate. Solid work.
Very nice. 3 white lights. Okay, start of round 2 now. Bar is loaded for Matt. Let's go.
Let's go, mate. Come on.
That's easy work, mate. Come on.
Get it done, mate.
Easy
Come on.
work. Come on. Done this before.
Let's go, Matt. Come on.
Yes, come on.
Come on. Come on, mate.
Let's have it. Come on. Up, up, up.
Bit too much today. Maybe in the next attempt.
End the game, Matt.
Finish strong
Don't
now.
stop pulling. You've got this.
Bar is loaded. Let's go, Matt. Let's get behind it.
Come on.
Come on, Matt.
Go, mate. Come on.
Let's
Out
go.
there. Come on.
Up it goes. Up it goes.
Come on, it's yours.
Come on.
Push.
Keep pulling. Pull it. Oh.
Good effort. Well done, Matt.
And obviously you guys here that help build that
atmosphere. So yeah, thank you. Great lifting, guys. If you don't mind giving a hand to pack some bits away, the chairs away, the warm-up room needs a good tidy, so if you walk back that way, that would be great.
Right then, that is the meet complete. Overall, not too devastated considering everything, but the only thing I am disappointed with is obviously the 2 deadlifts, because I thought 275 should be a little bit of a banker for a second attempt, but we've just been talking about it, and I think by the end of the meet I was just absolutely exhausted and just had nothing left really in the tank, so that's what that came down to. So the big highlight, obviously, this squat. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. That's a lifetime PB for me. That's like something that I've wanted ever since I started powerlifting, so I can tick that one off now, which is good. A little bit disappointed with bench, because actually the 140 moved fine and the pec held up quite nicely, so I do think I had more there, but I'm not going to be Captain Hindsight. I'm just going to accept what we got and move on. But overall, it's been a really nice day just with the lads and everything. They absolutely smashed it. I think Mike got... What did you get in the end? What was your total?
657, I think.
So is that a 7.5 kilo PB?
That's a 10?
10 kilo PB! So he absolutely smashed it as well. I can put his highlights here.
Into the bar. Lower down.
Yes.
Oh!
Press.
Up.
Yes! Get it, Mike!
Up it goes.
Yeah.
Nice, Paul.
Down.
Well done, Mike.
Well done, mate.
And then Josh absolutely smashed it, getting that 700 kilo total. I always thought he was going to be the one that was actually going to get it, to be honest with you.
As well.
Yeah, he's been a dark horse in training, and yeah, he's done really well. Absolutely smashed that as well. And Fraser as well, started off a little bit sketchy but pulled it back, and I think he got a total PB as well. I'm not sure. So overall, some great lifts from everyone, and I really love this meet, the Tiverton one. It's just really, it's a nicely run meet, and it's a nice sort of community feel to it. I just wish they had more weights in the warm-up area. That's my only little thing. But no, overall, it's been an awesome day. This weather pretty much sums up my day. It all started all nice and sunshine and rainbows, and now it's just all over your parade, mate. Yeah, literally pissed on my parade. All right, guys. So roughly 24 hours have passed since yesterday's meet. I'm feeling like I've been run over by a train, which I think is probably a sign that I've pretty much left everything on the platform yesterday. And actually, I think there is a bit of a learning point that I can take away from yesterday's meet, which I'm going to go over. But I thought I'd just do a quick debrief of the day, starting with sort of squats and then going on to bench and then deadlifts. Just my thoughts on each of the movements and what I thought of the meet as a whole. So obviously starting with squats, that was probably the big highlight of the day, managing to work up to a new personal best, well, 2 new personal bests. So I managed to get a comp PB on the second attempt, which was 252.5 kilos, and then I felt pretty confident that I had the 260, which I was absolutely over the moon with. That probably is the big highlight of the comp and the big takeaway that I can take away from the day. Yeah, I think though that probably drained me a little bit going into the latter part of the meet, but first I'll cover bench. Obviously I got to the warm-up area and I did still feel a little bit of a niggle in my right pec where I've had the issues, but managed to sort of stay focused and not catastrophize it a lot. But we did sort of lower the opener down to 100 kilo. Then we pushed it up to 110 kilo because actually I did 100 kilo in the warm-up area and that felt fine. So went up to 110 kilo for the opener, just made sure I was super controlled with it, not to sort of aggravate the area, and just pressed it relatively calmly. I didn't really want to explode up because I didn't want to risk hurting it. And then I went up to 120 kilo, again that just absolutely flew, and then I thought I think I can do something a little bit heavier, so pushed it up to 140, which is kind of around, it's probably lower than what I was actually going to open on, and it did move probably less than an opener. So actually in hindsight I probably could have gone a little bit heavier on the bench, but obviously didn't want to risk actually doing something serious to the pec. So, you know, Captain Hindsight and all of that, like I mentioned yesterday. But yeah, I was happy that I was actually able to bench, which is good. But moving on to deadlifts, I was feeling pretty confident in the warm-up area, feeling really good actually when I was starting to warm up with the sort of 60, 100, 140 kilo. And then I think it all started to hit me a little bit. And the learning points that I'm going to talk about, I think, are really silly things which I should know better, because obviously I've been competing for a good 5 or 6 years, so I should know better about sort of preparing for the deadlifts. And ultimately it came down to I just didn't eat and drink enough. I was pretty nervous throughout the whole day, which is quite surprising because I don't normally get too nervous for the competitions, but I think with the whole the week previous with my pec and everything, I was really apprehensive about the competition, and that just really affected my appetite. Ultimately, I just wasn't wanting to eat. I think throughout the whole day I had half a Tupperware of pasta and beef, which is what I prepared the day before, and I had some Haribos and a couple of Pringles. So that's actually all I had in the day. So obviously nutrition wise that just wasn't brilliant, and obviously the week leading up to it I just wasn't really eating much anyway due to sort of my appetite not really being there, hence why I weighed in so light on the day when I should have been aiming for around that 112, 113 kilo mark to actually weigh in. I weighed in at 109, so obviously I was quite light in the I was very light in the category. So I just didn't have enough energy ultimately when it came down to deadlifts, because obviously I've done 275 kilos in the gym reasonably comfortably, and I felt confident that somewhere in the region of 280 to 285 was still going to be there on the day. But yeah, even the 265 opener did feel like a little bit of a struggle, and then when it came to the 270, 275, I just had absolutely nothing left in the tank, and it is what it is. But those are the big learning points. I just should have hydrated more, so I didn't drink enough water on the day. I was literally just so caffeinated up with Monsters pre-workout, and had loads of Lucozade, and obviously in Lucozade there is salt, so really I'm just dehydrating myself more and more. I remember going into deadlifts and I said to Mike and Josh, do either of you have some water, because I just felt really dehydrated, and it was just a very short-sighted, it was very short-sighted of me not to actually bring a big bottle of water with me. I was just relying on sort of Lucozades and stuff. So yeah, really stupid mistakes from me from that point of view, but obviously in the end it wouldn't have made much difference in terms of getting close to the 700 kilos. I realised pretty much when I was warming up with bench that that wasn't going to be on the cards yesterday, but I was still hoping to pull 275 at least for what would have been a new competition PB of 675 kilos. But it wasn't to be, and then ultimately it meant that I finished the day on a total which I wasn't super happy with, but overall I really enjoyed the day, and when the day was over I felt like there was a little bit of pressure off of me. It was just done and I could move on from it. I know it wasn't the best day, but there were so many positives to take away from the day, and that's not just from my own personal lift, so the 260 obviously being a big highlight, but just competing alongside my friends and having the support there was just incredible. I had a little moment when I was stepping up to my final deadlift. It was the final deadlift of the day, the 275, and I was pulling for a new comp PB at that point. And I just sort of looked up. It's not often that I sort of look up and sort of take everything in, because normally I'm so focused on what I'm about to do, so I'm about to lift a heavy weight. But I sort of looked up and saw the crowd cheering, heard everyone cheering my name and encouraging me, and I just had a little moment like, this is awesome, and powerlifting is just an amazing sport with such a good community and good support, and it was just like quite an emotional moment really, and I just really sort of soaked that in, because it's not often you really get to actually like embrace that, and that's what I can really take away from the day. Just brilliant support, brilliant atmosphere, and it was a really well run meet as well. Obviously the Tiverton meet is the one that I've done the most over the years. I think I've competed there 4 times now, just because I really love that competition. I don't know why. I think it's probably because it is the first ever competition that I did all those years ago, so 6 years ago, when I was squatting 170 kilos for what was at the time a massive personal best. So yeah, just really good memories. But yeah, overall I'm feeling really good and positive about the day, despite not getting exactly what I wanted to get. But I think I can kind of put a line under or line through the 700 kilos for now, and I think I'm going to sort of stop with this series, even though it's sort of been dragging on for like 53 episodes now. I think I'm going to draw a line under it and not sort of focus on that number so much now, and just focus on you know, that natural progression really, because I think I had put so much pressure on myself to get that number that it kind of yeah, I had my blinkers on a little bit for it, so I was detracting from what was really important. That's just going there, really enjoying it. So actually going there and enjoying it sort of proved to me that I don't need to be chasing numbers to go and have a good time really. So yeah, amazing day, brilliant atmosphere, and yeah, I do want to just thank personally some of the guys that came down. So Marcus, Tom, Phil, who was filming the whole day for me as well. Just amazing. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting. Obviously Matt, coach, just guiding me through and actually keeping my head in the game after yeah, I lost the plot a little bit when I actually injured my pec and I was ready to quit. So he pretty much got me on the platform, which is good. Because overall I did enjoy it. And also Kat, who was loading and spotting on the day, she was bringing the hype all day and hyping everybody up. It was just awesome. Obviously Southwest Powerlifting for putting on the meet, but yeah, just an incredible day. Overall disappointed because obviously I didn't get anywhere near the 700 kilo total, and realistically I probably should have got a new comp PB, but I feel very confident that next time I hit the platform there's going to be some big numbers going up. Oh, so despite feeling like I have been run over by a freight train, I am feeling surprisingly good. I'm feeling optimistic and I'm raring to go, raring to get back into the gym. It is my birthday tomorrow, so I am tempted to get into the gym and do a sort of birthday challenge, maybe have another go at that 275 deadlift, get a bit of revenge on that, maybe use the deadlift bar, have a bit of fun. For any of you that have watched my channel long enough, you'll know that normally after a competition I do go in and do a little bit of a YOLO lift and normally hit a new personal best, weirdly, but I feel a little bit more shattered today, so I don't think that is going to be as advisable because I am getting older obviously, but we'll see what we can do this week. I want to get back into the gym and do something anyway, but before I end the video I did want to just say thank you to everyone that sent me a message before, during and after the competition, just wishing me good luck and asking how I got on. It's been really amazing, the support actually, and it's been very humbling, and I'm trying to get back to as many people as I can on like Instagram and stuff, so thank you very much for your messages. I'm pretty much going to wrap up the video now here though, guys. I just want to say that 700 kilo is still a goal that I want to achieve. Just because we didn't get what we wanted to get yesterday doesn't mean that I'm quitting or I'm disheartened. I'm implementing that Phoenix Fitness mentality. I'm rising up and we're going again.